When did you first start picking up samples?
My high school band,
Okay.
which I went to high school in Chartiers Valley, out in kind of the Bridgeville area, kind of near the South Hills. So I started doing that style of music with my friends, just working on keyboards, children's toys, and sampling just goes hand in hand with all of that. Everyone was using samplers. We'd have
What was the band called?
The Joysticks Battle, the Scan Feed Relay to Your Skull. And we would have
Say again?
the Joysticks Battle, the Scan Feed Relay to Your Skull.
Okay.
And we would just have, a bunch of CD players with skipping CDs, a whole bunch of 4 tracks, just collaging tapes together. And that was just, an interesting way to make experimental music. So that was kind of the beginning of that. And then I got a laptop when I was 18, and I just wanted to do a project entirely based around that. And so what I started doing with a laptop was just a total extension of what we were doing with the joysticks.
Nice. But talking about experimental music is kind of a far cry from using Young Jeezy. How do you make that connection?
Well, I think you can make experimental music out of Young Jeezy if you want. And I think for me the main influence there was Kid 606, absolutely, and he did a remix called of NWA Straight Outta Compton, and he just mangled it. And I wouldn't really classify it as totally experimental; it was listenable, but it was just really beat up, really digital, had a lot of essence of noise in it. And that was cool. It was just a hybrid of noise and experimental music. And I think, that was even what we were doing in our high school band. We would take Spice Girls CDs and make them skip and make them play, and that was what it was. So that's what I started out doing with Girl Talk. It was all just really experimental music, just making crazy stuff out of pop. But I just wanted it to be more fun. The joysticks were kind of controversial, kind of confrontational, trying to elicit a response. We had goals of just making everyone hate us, basically. I basically, with Girl Talk, I wanted to flip it and just have this be like a populist project. I wanted to just appeal to people and then make very fun experimental music. So that was it, and then slowly from there it just grew into more accessibility over the years, and just got better with the tools, and actually got into, I think through those years I got more into partying in my own life and more into dancing in my own life, and I wanted to make music that went hand in hand with that.
Nice.